Malaysia in the chair. She's been a very prominent official and I think one of the best officials we've had here.
MARKIS KIDO to serve.
So it's KIDO to serve to DAE. Just long.
Korean coaches Kang Kyung-jin on the right as we look at them, Kim Moon-soon on the left. Well, you and I were making comment earlier in the week, David, about the stamina of Markis KIDO. I've mentioned his illness and injury problems. You know, both you and I think that he's perhaps not been able to train as hard as he would like. He doesn't look quite as sharp as matches progress the full distance. He is a very physical player. He's the one of the two Indonesians who will try to go to the back of the court and thunder down the smash, leaving this man, Hendra Setiawan, to try and anticipate at the net. In my opinion, this man is probably one of the best readers of the game in men's doubles. But he has to get forward. Formation they're in at the moment.
Wide. This formation's so important for the Koreans.
No, I think they're a far more well-balanced pair. I think both of them very solid in all departments of the game. Probably, if there is a favoured formation, it's the shorter of the two men, Jung Jae-sung. There he is, using his power from the back of the court. I think the younger player, 22-year-old DAE, I think he's more adventurous and creates more coming forward to the net. But I think they're very much better balanced in general.
Here the Koreans, Lee 22 and Jung 28. Both the Indonesians are 26 years of age. Amazingly born within 14 days of each other. Yep, that's good.
Well, Jung Jae-sung looks very, very nervous at the moment. Several errors from him. Well, it wasn't a direct error, but it was a poor shot.
And these Indonesians are stuffing our words right down our throats just at the moment.
Korean pair maybe have a tag of the nearly men of World Badminton. 2 World Championship finals, failed to convert, bronze medalists in the Asian Games 4 years ago. Of course, the 2009 World Championship final in Hyderabad in India, they held 2 match points against Kai Yun and Fu Haifeng, but failed to convert.
Incidentally, whoever loses these semi-finals will get a bronze medal. There are no bronze medal playoff matches here.
Well, all-out attack from Markis KIDO. And while he's fresh, he's able to do that. There's the reading of the game and the anticipation from Hendra Setiawan.
Nice anticipation that time from the Olympic mixed doubles champion.
Interesting that the Koreans in that rally concentrating their hitting towards Markis KIDO.
Good anticipation this time from KIDO. Anticipating the little net shot from Jung DAE. He's missed it. So it is the Indonesians who've made by far the better start. And they lead by 5 at the mid-game interval.
Well, it is quite a surprise to me, I have to say, David, because as we were talking about earlier, I mean, the way that the Koreans disposed of the current Olympic champion, the world champions, the 3-time world champions, in fact, Kai-Yun and Fu Haifeng. I watched that match and I thought it was very, very impressive. I thought they were getting better and better as the tournament progressed. But they looked very nervous in these early stages, clash of rackets, unforced errors.
That's lovely.
Yeah, it's not just the fact that Hendra Setiawan reads the game so well. He's got such variety, such a clever tactician, thinks so well about the placement of the shot.
37.
Well, he really is struggling, isn't he, with his nerves? I think we've seen him make more errors so far in this game than he's did in the whole of that men's team final. help settle the nerves.
Just can't string a run of points together, the Koreans.
I'm just wondering whether they've perhaps realised that Markis KIDO is not at his fittest, and therefore the Koreans are just sort of saying to themselves, let's really work him in these early stages with the hope that, you know, he'll run out of steam. I have to say, that to me is a very, very risky strategy.
Yeah, I'm never in favour of losing the first game in a best-of-3 match.
No, but I certainly don't think that they would be in any way sort of happy or content or whatever to lose the opening game. But, you know, they just don't seem to have the attacking style that we saw in that quarter-final against the world champions. I mean, look, they're just lifting the shuttle. This is bizarre. There's another lift, and again.
That one's out, yep. It's almost like the Korean ladies doubles pairs who seem intent on defence. KIDO perhaps in two minds as to whether the shuttle was going wide or not. Everything's going for them at the moment.
18-10.
There's the lift again. Service fault called.
13-19.
Struck above the waist, says the service judge.
So Singapore. Well, they have won 4 of the last 5 points. getting back into it. They left it surely too late for this opening game. Certainly now, because that's 6 game points to KIDO and Setiawan. Just waiting to pounce, wasn't he, Setiawan, as soon as he got the chance. And that's, to my mind, is a real turn-up for the books. But the Indonesians, certainly the better pair in that opening game, which they take by 21 points to 15 in just 14 minutes. Surely the Koreans have got to rethink the tactics here, Jill.
Without question. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking, what is the philosophy here? Everybody knows that men's doubles is all about the attacking play. If they wanted to really work Markis KIDO, if that was the plan, work him hard in the opening rallies, they failed to do that. The opening rallies were too short. They didn't work him that hard throughout that opening game, as you pointed out. Only 14 minutes for the entirety of game number 1. So he's not going to be that jaded. The Koreans themselves have to get themselves on the attack. When they were playing against the world champions, they were using the rotational formation. One would smash from the back. If it was lifted cross-court, the net player would come back and keep the power attack going down. We haven't seen that once so far in this semi-final. But let's not take anything away, especially from this man. Hendra Setiawan, when he's at the net, he does so much with the shuttle and he reads it so well, so it intercepts so many shots. And maybe the Koreans are just so afraid to play back to the net area because of his qualities that they're lifting it.
Second game then.
Second game, level, play. 1 love.
Shot. Smiles all around with that one, particularly from the Indonesian supporters.
Yeah, that was an incredible shot. He's an expressive player, likes to go for the outrageous. Kim Moon-soo wanting to urge his players to go forward. He was indicating with his hands, push forward to the net.
Never had the lead in the first game, the Koreans.
That's a great return of serve from Setiawan.
3-all.
Well, that one hit the top of the net and fell back the Korean side. Thought about it.
You don't really expect an Olympic champion to miss a shot like that.
DAE just retying the shoelace, just to trying to probably break up the rhythm of their opponents.
He's overdone that.
Can see that right elbow still heavily strapped on Lee Yong-dae. Oh my goodness, did he do the full splits there?
It brought tears to my eyes.
Service over, 6-4.
Sent in the wrong direction, the flick over his head, then the drop shot.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I suppose these things even up. Earlier on was Setiawan who had the net cord on the service return.
5-6. Okay, thank you.
Crikey, you know, these serves struck below the waist. That wasn't called a fault. It did look awfully high to me.
Service over.
Koreans still making a lot of basic errors, really. Have never produced anything like their best form tonight. Nothing like the form they displayed in the last round.
That anticipation is just superb, and a wry smile from Lee Yong-dae.
Indonesians just dominating.
Yeah, they certainly are, and I haven't seen them in this sort of form for quite a while, I have to say, a good couple of years. And when I think back to just over a couple of weeks ago when I watched them in the semi-final of the French Super Series event, and with all due respect to the Germans, they lost to a German pair who had done nothing previously in world badminton. What a transformation. They're now back to their very best. It's just incredible.
And a transformation compared with their form earlier in the tournament.
Yeah. perfect, that net shot. That could not have been any better.
Rare error from Setiawan. And I suppose we can say that was another two. And suddenly, 3 successive points. Now, can the Koreans really get into the match for the first time? They've been playing second fiddle.
Oh, it's called wide. Setiawan doesn't like the call. And Wong Mei Peng, the umpire, just saying to Lee Yong-dae, don't indicate with your arms, just leave the decision to the line judge. Don't try and influence him.
No way she could overrule on the far sideline. Oh, that's better. Yes. The young man comes alive, and a run of 6 straight points has brought the Koreans alive, and they lead now by 2.
Well, the first couple of rallies after the mid-gear in the interval will be absolutely crucial, because you just sense, or I just sense, that the tide has turned in favour of the Koreans. The momentum that's with them now, as you say, with that run of 6 straight points. From their perspective, they need to keep that going. A couple more points to get more of a gap between the two players and more of a cushion, rather than just these 2 points. Goodness me, isn't that athletic? Wonderful leap in the air. And as far as the Indonesians are concerned, they've got to stop this run right now. So these next couple of points are crucial.
Service over, 10-11.
And it's the Indonesians who's won them both. Back to 11 all. Mid-game interval came at the perfect time for them to regroup.
Well, they have had quite a number of lucky net cords, haven't they? Well, he certainly wasn't doing that in the opening game. Jung Jae-sung. That was superb. 1, 2, finishes it off on the third one. coach getting a little agitated.
Noticeable there in defence, they were pushing it flat rather than lifting. Well, again, the young man was trying to influence the line judge and getting no change from either the line judge or the... I think that was good.
Yeah, I think it was a great call by the line judge.
Or the umpire, quite rightly. Suddenly the whole tenure of the match has lifted. It's fast, it's now furious, and it's exciting.
Markis.
And all of a sudden the Indonesians are starting to make some errors.
Thank you.
No question about that one. That was definitely long of the back line.
Yeah, and KIDO in particular making the errors now. And once again, the Koreans stringing points together. 4 in a row. Seven game points for Jung to level the match. Complete and utter transformation. At one stage, the Koreans were 9-6 down in that game. 9-5 down. 9-5 down. So they won 16 of the next 20 points to take that second game, 21-13. And now I suppose, Jill, all those doubts we have about the fitness of KIDO do come into play.
Yes, indeed. And I think also the body language of the Indonesian pair, suddenly they looked, in that second game, having been leading, suddenly when they were under pressure, the errors were flowing from both of the players. Markis KIDO applying some cooling spray or something to that left knee. But, you know, you could almost visibly see the body language of the Korean pair come alive a bit more as well, and suddenly they had belief. Suddenly, when they were being forced to defend, they were trying to do something with the shuttle. They were anticipating going forward to the net. Everything looked a lot more positive about them. That is just magic.
Kept coming forward, Markis KIDO. Service fault, it's called. Racket not pointing in a downwards direction.
Well, the Indonesian pair struggling to find the gaps and the winners that they were able to find with such ease in the opening game. Now the Korean players moving much better.
Yeah, this is an ominous start for KIDO and Setiawan. Markis KIDO makes a habit of breaking strings.
Oh my goodness. Well, I said he was an adventurous player. Asian Games semi-final, you try virtually a trick shot. Well, it was a trick shot.
Well, 1-4 down to 4-all. The Indonesians not out of it by any means. So that Jung was just off balance when he played that last shot. The weight was going back. Perfect placement.
Yeah, very unusually, we see a backhand smash here. Don't often see that in men's doubles from the back of the court. But as you say, the final shot from Lee Yong-dae was perfect placement. Absolutely tremendous smash from Markis KIDO. Any thoughts that the Koreans had that he would be tarred for this third and deciding game? Well, that's dispelled any doubts.
Well, the lead has changed hands 3 times now in this final game. Indonesians back in front. Briefly.
That's good defence. What a great rally.
Well, as a neutral, you always want a really tight final game, and that's precisely what we're getting. 8-all.
Well, Markis KIDO made 1 or 2 errors at crucial moments in the second game on the return of serve. And there was another here in the decider.
Lee Yong-dae just clipped the shuttle as it was going through.
Oh, my goodness. There's Lee Hyun-il. And the rest of the Korean teammates all down here in support.
Change of pace. Koreans taking up their defensive base far too deep. Suckers for the little drop. And it is the Indonesians who lead 11-10 in a game in which the lead has now changed hands 5 times. It's been that tight.
Well, it really is thrilling badminton now. And as the players change ends, it could not be closer. got to be at least 1 point in it. But of course, we should remember that both pairs have enjoyed more success from this near side of the court, the end of the court, that the Koreans will end the match.
20 seconds, 20 seconds.
Wow, that's tremendous. Look at that. Yeah, shot down the centre of the court. Both the players prepared to play it.
Yeah, lovely camera work by our host broadcasters here. Chinese television with such great expertise in covering badminton that they do it all around the world.
11,
Olympic Games, even Commonwealth Games. Kido pointing out that the Koreans were in the wrong stations.
Yeah, it was the good anticipation from Jung. Came forward at exactly the right moment.
Yeah, he certainly got rid of the nerves that consumed him in the first game.
Oh, string's gone. That's why he made the error. Surely string's gone. Maybe not. That sounded very odd to me. No, obviously just a mishit. Very dangerous serve, flick serve out wide. The obvious shot is the straight smash.
13, 12.
I don't think he had warned Lee Yong-dae what he was going to do. Certainly weren't waiting for that.
Incidentally, is a Markis Kido racket, another one gone.
Okay, you're there. Okay, you're there.
13-12 is the Indonesians' lead. Final game.
13, 12.
Oh, he never looked that nervous when he won his gold medal in Barcelona in the men's doubles, Kim Moon-soo.
With the great Park Ju-bong.
Oh, it was magnificent precision on the return of serve.
Well, they're riding their luck, the Olympic champions. And they've opened a 3-point lead at this crucial stage. And certainly no sign of Kido tiring. Wide.
goodness. You would have staked your house on him making that one. Markis KIDO had done well to set up the rally. Hendra Setiawan, who is usually so safe and so wonderful with his touch at the net, making the error.
And you saw the reaction of KIDO. He couldn't believe it either. 14-17.
Well, we thought this would be a good match, the battle of the bronze medalists, the two pairs that won the 2 bronze medals from 4 years ago in Doha. My goodness, I didn't think that we'd be seeing the Indonesians play quite as well as this.
No, they've certainly recaptured the form of 2 years ago in Beijing. All the coaches on the edge of their seats.
Markis, get ready.
There's Setiawan at his best.
19-16.
Yeah, it's remarkable because the Indonesians appeared to be under pressure. Well, we're not going to see it, but Setiawan moved forward, as he so often does. Right place at the right time really makes the difference.
Clever lift that time from DAE. Forced KIDO to cover a lot of court. It's in. Oh, that's a terrible misjudgment from DAE, and it's 3 match points for the Olympic champions. Yes, looking at this stage of the match, if you're committed, is difficult. They found their best form when it mattered most. The Olympic champions have that experience of winning when it really, really matters. And once again, the Koreans' reputation as the nearly men comes back to haunt them. They started as favourites. I thought they were certainly favourites when they roared back to take the second game and then led 4-1 early in the third, but it wasn't to be. MARKIS KIDO maintained his form throughout, and Hendra Setiawan once again showed that when it comes to men's doubles, there is nobody better at those little interceptions around the net. It's the Indonesians who win 21-15, 13-21 and 21-18.
Well, it really was a phenomenal performance, and where they found this form, I just don't know. But I think the whole occasion, Asian Games, in badminton terms, this is so important for badminton players. This is as strong as any tournament in world badminton. And the Koreans, well, I was bemused by their early tactics, but all credit to the Indonesians, because today they were absolutely superb.
Through they go, and they will play either the defending champions from Malaysia, Kuantan, or their fellow countrymen, Ashan and Chandra. We'll see the second semi-final a little later. Coming up in a moment, it'll be the men's singles quarter-final.